Some houses are abandoned for a reason. Some stories are buried for a reason, but once you hear them, they never leave you. This is one of those stories. There was this house in our neighborhood. Old, forgotten, with vines choking its walls and windows so dusty you couldn't see through. Everyone said it was cursed, but when you're a kid, you don't believe in curses. A family lived there once. A mother, her little boy, and his grandfather. The boy loved his grandpa more than anything. But the mother, she hated her father-in-law. One night, the old man just died. Some say she poisoned him, out of jealousy. After the funeral, the boy started acting strange, talking, laughing. With someone no one else could see, the family got scared. They moved out, left the house empty, or at least that's what we thought. One summer afternoon, me and a bunch of friends decided, why not? Let's sneak in. We laughed as we climbed over the rusty gate, pretending we weren't scared. But the moment my foot touched the ground inside, I knew something was wrong. At first it was quiet, too quiet. Then suddenly, bang! The window started slamming, not once, not twice, again and again, like fists pounding in anger, even though there wasn't a single breeze. We ran for the gate, all of us. It swung open easily for them, but not for me. I pushed, I pulled, it wouldn't move, and then I felt it. Hands, cold, grabbing my shoulders, trying to drag me back. My friends screamed, pulling at me, yanking me back through the gate. Finally, I stumbled out, but even as I ran, I swear, I could still feel those hands, clutching something invisible inside me, holding on. Things went back to normal. School, friends, life went on, except at night, I'd hear knocks at my window. 3 slow knocks. Always 3. At first I thought it was the house that was cursed, but now I know better. It wasn't the house. It was me. The house chose me, marked me, made me part of its story. And now I have to tell the story, over and over, until someone else listens. Someone like you, because once you hear it, you're part of it too, and maybe, just maybe, they're already standing behind you. Don't turn around. They say cemeteries are peaceful places, where the dead rest in eternal slumber. But I know better now, because I saw what stirs beneath the tombstones, and it still follows me. It started on a dare. I was visiting my hometown after years. My friends and I, all grown now, decided to relive some of our old mischief. Someone brought up the old hollow cemetery, a forgotten patch of land on the edge of town, abandoned, overgrown, shrouded in fog even during daylight. Legend had it. Graves shifted on their own. Tombstones cracked, not from time but from something pushing outward. So naturally I said I'd spend a night there, alone. I got there just before midnight. A rusty gate hung off its hinges. The air was damp and sour, like wet stone and decaying flowers. I found an old tree in the center, where the headstone seemed oldest. No light, no stars. Just my flashlight, a thermos, and a stupid bravado I wish I never had. I set up near a crooked tombstone with no name. Just scratch marks on its surface, not carved, scratched, like claw marks. I thought it was vandalism. Now I'm not so sure. Somewhere around 2 a.m. I heard it. Not footsteps. Scratching, soft at first, from beneath the ground, right under me, like something trying to dig its way out. I froze. The scratching got louder, faster, then stopped. And then a knock from under the soil. 3 slow knocks. I stood backing away slowly when I saw the ground heave slightly. Dirt cracking. Something was moving underneath. I ran but tripped over a sunken grave. My flashlight rolled into a shallow pit, and what it illuminated still haunts me. Not a coffin, not bones, but a hole, a vertical tunnel, dug from inside and etched along the dirt walls, with scratch marks, like something had climbed up. I scrambled backward, heart pounding, when I heard the tombstone behind me shift. I turned. It was that nameless one, the one with claw marks. It tilted forward slowly, revealing a hollow cavity beneath it, and in the darkness, 2 pale hands gripped the edge, long, thin, with broken nails, and then a face, not human, not animal, white, hollow-eyed. It didn't move like it had muscles, it twitched, like it was learning how to move again. I ran blindly through the cemetery, branches whipping at my face, breath burning in my chest. But I could hear it. Behind me, not footsteps, but dragging. Something crawling. Fast, so fast. When I looked back, I saw the grass being parted, tombstones tipping. It wasn't chasing me on feet, it was pulling itself across the earth, like it had no legs, just hunger. I bolted. I made it home, locked the doors, never told anyone. Thought maybe I imagined it all, until the next morning. There was dirt under my windowsill and 3 slow knocks at 3 a.m. I moved far from that town, but even now, sometimes at night, I hear the scratching beneath my floorboards. Knock, 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 whatever it was, it followed me, because I didn't just disturb a grave. I opened a door, and now it wants me to let it back in. They say some roads were never meant to be traveled, and some passengers never meant to leave. It all started when a young couple decided to take a road trip, away from the noise of the city, deep into the forgotten highways that no GPS could track. They were warned, by the gas station guy, by locals in town, not to take the old hollow highway. But they laughed it off. Young hearts never believe in ghosts, do they? As the sun dipped and the world around them turned to shadows, they noticed a figure by the side of the road. A man, standing still, thumb out for a ride. Something in their gut screamed no, but they stopped anyway. Maybe it was guilt, maybe something else. They drive in silence for a while, until the stranger speaks. He tells them about a tragedy that happened right on that highway. Years ago, a young couple, just like them, picked up a hitchhiker, and somewhere along this road they were never seen again. The hitchhiker, he said, was no ordinary man. He was a spirit, a curse, destined to roam the road, reliving his final moments again and again, seeking new souls to join him. The couple, scared to death, glance into the back seat, but the stranger is no longer human. His eyes glow, his face a hollow shell, whispering the same story, over and over. And when their car was found days later, there was no trace of the couple, only a note on the dashboard, written in blood. It said, "Thanks for the ride. See you soon." And they say whoever drives down Old Hollow Highway next will always find him there, waiting for you. Some memories refuse to fade, and some, they don't let you go even if you try. This one changed everything. It was supposed to be fun. Just a simple day trip to a chain of islands near the coast. Sun, salt, stories. We had a tour guide who eagerly pointed to each island. That one's famous for its coral reefs. This one has ancient caves, the tour guide said. Then he stopped, went quiet, eyes fixed past an island. I asked, "What about that one?" He didn't answer right away, just shifted nervously and said, "Forget it, we don't go there." But David, he was always the bold one, the kind of guy who couldn't let a mystery sit still. So when night fell, we snuck out, silent oars cutting through black water, headed straight for the forbidden island. One of us joked, "Looks like someone's having a party, maybe we were fooled, huh?" We smiled, nervous, but still we kept going. The warmth left the air instantly. A bitter cold replaced it, and then our boat, the only way back, was swallowed by the sea. We looked around. 2 of our friends, gone. I shouted their names. Nothing, just the wind, and something else. Breathing, slowly behind the trees. Then I saw them, a man, a woman, 2 children, just standing there, perfectly still. David ran toward them, waving, but halfway through, he vanished. I froze. He was gone. I ran. I didn't know where. The island was twisting around me. The trees clawed at my skin, and the whispers, the laughter of children. But wrong. Too close. Too sharp. I stumbled into some kind of shrine. It was soaked in seaweed, covered in symbols. Symbols I swear started to bleed when I looked at them. Then they appeared again. That family. closer this time, no eyes, no expressions, just mouths. One by one, they were taken, ghostly hands pulling them into the mist. No time to scream, no chance to run. I fell backward. I realized something. We weren't just trespassers. We were offerings, and I was the last. And when I woke up, I was sitting in a therapy room, my face hollow, drained. The therapist asked, "And you're sure your friends were with you?" I nodded, but something in me cracked. They were real. They were. I remember their faces, their laughter, their names, but no one else did. I scrolled through my phone, my hands shaking, every photo I took, every selfie, group shots. I'm alone in all of them, just me, smiling, standing in places I don't remember going to alone. I scroll faster, panicking. Where are they? The photos blur, distort, one flickers. In that one, my face is wrong, twisted, like it was never meant to be seen. Then I hear it. 3 slow taps. I freeze. I turn my eyes toward the glass. There's someone standing out there, not moving, just watching me through the mist. My breath catches. And then, a whisper, clear as if it came from inside my own skull. "You never left."